staying here? I don't want it to stay completely because I want to take it to the... Oh, she's going to bring it to the Greater Manchester churches together, isn't she?
Is she?
I hope so.
Yes.
I need to talk with her about that, yeah.
I mean, it's...
Right. There's another little room.
Okay.
Oh, you want to talk it underneath the banner? Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure.
I don't want to disturb Stephen.
Oh, can you turn the radio off?
It'll be 2 minutes. Don't worry.
10 hours later when it's finished. Right, so that's the joining of banner we made today.
It is.
Right.
Sorry, John, I'm supposing to hang on for you to give you a lift.
Yeah, 5 minutes?
No problem. Just confirming that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Actually, it might be better against with white.
Okay.
I can do that first. And here we go. So that's the joining of banner we made at the Green Christian workshop we had today, Green Christian on the Road Together at Manchester. And here we have Reverend John
Hughes.
John Hughes.
Yeah, rector of St John's, Old Trafford. And interestingly, the person who helped facilitate the banner making has his studio at the bottom of our church. So I find working on this environmental field, it's great to work with artists because they have a different way of telling the story and sharing the story and enabling people to participate. I think, though, what you wanted to ask me about was how we engage with our community to participate in a local renewable energy scheme. And I was saying in the other room that we're not a very rich church in Old Trafford. Black majority, red brick building, greenish vicar, large south-facing roof, but how are we going to get solar panels up there? And somebody from the wider community said, why don't you do it as a co-op? And the great thing about doing it as a co-op, I've discovered, is that it enables people to trust the church in a new way. Because you create a business structure, a business plan, and the co-op works very much like a church. We channel the energy from the sun, and then it goes into a separate bank account, and the members decide how we share any kind of dividends that we get from feed-in tariff. We started this in 2012, and so we benefited from the time when feed-in tariff was quite good, and so that's going to be good for the next 20 years. And what we've done is consulting with local community groups. We've invited them every so often to ask for what we call a sunshine grant. And for example, one group asked for a beehive for its allotment. And now that allotment beehive is really thriving, dare I say, great things have come from that. It doesn't have to be an environmental project. We've given money to support projects to support local refugees who are so very practical community support. As long as it's a community endeavour, the money that we've generated from the feed-in tariff has supported those activities in our parish. And in this way, we've demonstrated that a church can be a channel, if you like, for God's energy and benefit the wider community. It's brought us a lot of, it's brought us closer contact with the community. So that's one example. Another example in our church is we have grounds, not extensive grounds, not particularly remarkable grounds, but we've turned one of those patches into a community allotment. So people, when they come past the church, they will see people from different faith communities, interestingly, and mostly women, growing things together and in conversation. And I think that's a powerful model for what you can do with your grounds of your church. It doesn't need to be just the roof. And of course, when they're in the grounds, they say to people who are passing, oh yeah, of course you can go in the church. Of course you can go and look around. They give people permission. So I think the benefits of working in a participatory, community-focused way with your local community, wherever you are, they're huge. The human energy is necessary to get environmental projects off the ground, and that human energy is not always present for all sorts of reasons in our pews. So we must look for partnerships beyond and then continue to find ways of sharing that with our churches.
Thank you very much.
So I told you I talked rather a lot. Is that enough?
Yes, that's lovely. Thank you.